Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are playing Fallout New Vegas today. Continuing Old World Blues, but I had a bit of an announcement to make. Um, as you can see, my background is now a little bit different. I've got a new computer desk, and my wife has the old L-shaped desk back there for her projects. I have this new little neat laser desk. I just press a button and that happens. And then I can bring you guys back up. So, little neat little desk. It was a little expensive, but I like it. Anyway, and then with the new desk and the new setup in the office, my wife also got me a very wonderful present. I was very excited for it when it came in, and it's in. I've got it set up. I've been playing with it a little bit before I show it to you guys, but I think when I can finally get one of the many playlists we have going finished, I'm going to start a new VR playlist. My wife, my darling, my love of my life, bought me this beautiful. Look at that. It is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, if I could get this right. This beautiful, beautiful focus. This Valve Index. It is top of the line virtual reality headset. Um, Sorry, told her I would keep this one off the floor. um, Top of the line VR. Was very excited for it. It is so much fun. And we will be doing a few VR playlists here soon. But as for right now, we're going to continue on the way we have been so we can get some of these other playlists completed that we have going on. I'm just going to adjust you guys real quick here. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. That's a little bit better. A little bit more in center. But yeah, so we are playing Fallout New Vegas, and we're going to be continuing the Old World Blues campaign. That you guys get this readjusted properly and launch. Ooh. We are also getting extremely close to being able to play the the Frontier. I'm very excited for that. We just need to complete Old World Blues. We need to complete Lonesome Road, and then we should be ready. Forgive me, I'm just playing something while I wait on this thing to load. Oh yeah. All right, so we had just talked to the scientists of the think tank, and I do believe. Oh, Will, you're still here. It's like I gotta do something. With this riser desk, it stretches out my cords a little bit. Hey, look, I still got my body. Why do I look like I got a ghoul's body a little bit? I'm still human, right? Yeah, I'm still human. Weird. And speaking of which, put our armor back on. Advanced riot gear, thank you. Oh, wait. Advanced or elite? I had elite on. Plymouth casual armor. I don't remember having a lot of this, so bear with me for a second. Spacesuit? Why is my spacesuit broke? No, let's fix that. Excuse me. Patient cam. Oh, yes, full condition. Oh, yes. I love it. Where did I get all this armor? I don't remember having all of this armor, guys. It's all this crap. Okay, that's a little better. All right. There we go. That's a little bit better. Not so cluttered by my weapons. How bad is my weapons cluttered right now? I want to install a new weapons mod, but I just don't know what to get. There's not really anything in my in Nexus that really tickles my fancy. I think the most recent one I got was that 50 cal mod, the M82 Barrett, but I haven't really seen anything else that really tickled my fancy. Okay, so we're gonna go back into the think tank and talk to scientists. Did I ever buy anything from you? Or did I only sell? I only sold. No, I only bought. I bought is what I did. That's right. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna sell that. Get rid of some of this junk I've got. I needed that to turn into fur. We're gonna just keep those scrubs. There we go. Plymouth casual. I don't know what that is, so we'll sell that. NCR Ranger combat armor. Sell that. And sell that. Don't use that. Nope. Don't need it. Don't need it. I'm gonna keep the right ear helmet so I can fix mine when I need to. Keep the spacesuit and the spacesuit helmet. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Weapons. Okay, that's good. Do I have any weapons I need to sell? I don't need them. Do I have any C4? I do have C4. Oh. How was that for you? Dynamite? Fill that dynamite there. I don't need none of that. Sell those fire bombs. We keep the frag grenades, sell the mines. You know, just in case. You could always use frag grenades. Sell that hunting rifle. I don't need that crap. Got plenty of rifles. America. Liberator. Keep that for the collection. Yeah, keep that for the rare weapon collection. M14, M37 Ithaca, NBA Gyrojet. No, really? Marksman carbine, get rid of that crap. Get rid of that minigun, keep the missile launcher. Keep Mosin, get rid of that multi-plas rifle. EB6P9, nope, keep that. Plasma defender. Pulse gun, Rage Axe, because I don't know if that's a base weapon or if that's a unique weapon. I have my reasons. Shotgun, Cheese and Bray, shoulder mounted machine gun, Silence 22. Keep that, I guess. Sonic emitter, Sten, TOZ 34, Taurus rating. I forgot about that. Supercharges that gun, the big O. Get rid of these tomahawks. Don't need those. I think there's really anything else I really need. Got so much stuff, I don't know what to do with half of it. Okay, good enough. Alright, let's go to the... Oh, hey, my PPSH. Something looks different. Don't know if it's playing smoother, if it looks different because I got a new graphics card. Actually, I didn't get a new graphics card since I last played this. Weird. Why does this look like it looks better? Okay, so we're going to go from left to right, talk to each one, accept their bullshit, and move on with our lives. Yes? Good idea? This is one of those that you can get some really neat weapons and rewards from doing everything. Plus, if you can befriend most of them, they are...
News. Talking lobotomite arrives from Think Tank. Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence here, impossible.
Impossible. Oh, itchy. I don't know why my feet itch. I just took a shower. You're Dr. O, yes? I do believe that what I heard your name was.
Oh? Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct. I can be grateful for that, Ethel. Stop the presses. Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Robco tech on your arm? It is. What's your agenda bringing that in here?
So you have a problem with Robco then?
How dare you bring Robco tech in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are?
Ooh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain can make, and they'll last 1,000 years.
You're lucky I don't have hands to tear that dip boy off your arm, or feet to stomp on its stupid metal guts. Ugh. Damn Robco.
Yeah, you have a problem with Robco. You don't really need to worry about Robert House anymore. He's out of the picture.
Worry about House? Why would I do this? Hope he died alone in a dingy room, streaming his last remaining bodily fluids into jars. And him and his dirty girl bots. Don't even get me started on those filthy biological catcher's mitts.
Easy does it, buddy. Just want to ask some questions about the place.
Ask.
So what's your science? What do you work on here?
All things robotical. You see a robot? I made it. See a broken robot? I made it that way. Deconstructed it down to parts. I have a gift with machines. I can render anything inoperable. Preserve them in a non-functioning state.
Right. So you're good at breaking things.
Who asked you? You just wait until a working machine threatens you, and you'll wish I was around.
Yeah, so Dr. O, do you go by another name? Because you don't really roll off the tongue very well.
Yeah, I do. It wasn't always O. I just took that one by default because sometimes it's easier to accept the mistake as long as the purpose works. I don't want to get into it. It's a sore topic with me. Makes my gel ripple.
I mean, I can listen to you, dude. I'm a good people person. I like to listen to people.
Great. Psychology. Clearly the worst of the sciences, right after colostodiuretics. Okay, so my name isn't O. Never was. It was circular, a single character, digit, but not O. But even with enhanced sensors, no one here could get it right. Always kept seeing the letter, not the number.
So it's Zero. Your name is Zero, not O.
Yes, thank you. Zero. I am Zero. How hard is that? A narrow, thin zero.
Yeah, no, that it's Zero. I mean, it definitely rolls off the tongue better.
Zero's my name. I'm proud of it, all right? It doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Truth be told, my emotional attachment to it doesn't even register compared to just having people recognize the difference. It's just that they're both sort of round and hollow, so when they monitor scan them, they assume that, oh, it's O. Vivisect me, please.
Yeah, no, if you wanted to differentiate it, why don't you just, draw a slash through your signature?
What?
Yeah, no, just draw a slash through the 0 in your signature.
Did I shoot myself with a brainial beam or something? That's brilliant. I mean, I would have come to the same conclusion. Eventually. Oh, who am I deceiving? I never would have figured that out. I can't figure anything out. I'm...
Easy, buddy.
useless.
Don't be so hard on yourself. And that's truly what makes you a 0, buddy.
Exactly. At least the old name was indisputable. Oh is more like surprise. Oh, look what I stepped in.
Well, there's power in 0. You can reduce anything multiplied against you back down to 0.
Well, of course it does. That's the most lethal of mathematics. That's pretty cool, actually. Destroyer of numbers. I already wreck every robot I study. Why not basic arithmetic? I like your solution. With that kind of slash in the middle, I can set myself apart. If I wanted to. To make a 0 in all the think tank, they won't be able to escape it. That diagonal slash right down the middle.
Sure, yeah.
Thanks.
Buddy.
Talking to you, it really helped unclog some frustration. Talking. What a primitive form of thought kicking.
So, 0, you got any discoveries you want to share with me?
You know, hearing my name said like that, it really de-reses my
Okay,
screens.
buddy. Whoa, easy,
As for
easy. Calm down.
discoveries, well, of course. Look at this. Just, built it. Amazing, isn't it?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, it sure... I mean, it looks like junk, but I'm sure it was something at one point.
You know what? I'm not even gonna pretend. I broke one of the monitors, and those innards start falling out everywhere. If you could just hold on to that for me until, well, forever, that would be welcome.
Yeah, why not? Okay. So can you tell me about the monsters of Mobius's?
That genius Mobius somehow cobbles together these really impressive-looking robot scorpions with spare parts. Even painted them. Tried to see what makes them tick. Can't even examine them without them detonating all over me. Left with shrapnel and burns. Every time. Supposedly, he has even larger models, even a giant robot scorpion hidden deep within the Forbidden Zone. Yeah, right. Giant monsters, sure.
Yeah, a giant robots? What? A giant one?
Crazy, right? Something right out of a midnight science fiction feature. Ridiculous.
It can't be that
What
big.
are the odds?
Can't be that big. I haven't even seen the normal ones, so... I mean, I have, but for you guys, I haven't. What can you tell me about the place?
Big Mountain used to be a mountain. Then there was a slight mishap. Now it's a crater. The dome used to be buried, now it's exposed to the sky. Don't get me wrong. Makes the sky light up like a planetarium at night. All those spectra. So soothing.
Okay. So you got any more caps I could use to, you know... I need to kind of convince the butler to give me more supplies.
I'd have a few left. Let me check. Yeah, there were a few under the monitors here. Here you go.
Oh,
Keeps the place tidy.
Bless you, sir. Bless you. So I gotta go. There's other doctors to talk to, but thanks for all the info.
Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
Okay. So interesting fellow. Interesting. Yeah, I don't... Oh, God. What's up with the lag? Jiminy Christmas. I haven't gone outside yet. In the chest. Drain fuel tanks and cells. Excuse me. Who are you,
If it isn't
Dr.
the
Dollar?
fascinating little lobotomite, you are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet
Okay.
you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination.
Are you with the cult? All right, the quick scribe jumped over the lazy paladin.
Yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? To control each muscle and the tongue? Like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug lolling and flopping in one's mouthal cavity.
Dr. Dala, do you have a secret you need to share, girl? It kind of sounds like you got a little secret.
What? Nonsense.
Oh, you definitely got a secret. So we're just gonna, do some weird facial expressions.
What? What are you doing?
I'm just gonna.
Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography? Enough. I'm already
This is so weird.
intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me.
Oh.
I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts. All that skin and muscle and tissue.
I think you need therapy. So what? So you just want to examine the human form? Is that what you?
Perhaps there is value in what you say. I did so enjoy breathing once, long ago.
Well, so I'll just come back whenever you want to, and I guess I'll just breathe then for
Would
you.
you? I
Yes.
feel so ashamed,
Yes.
yet so intrigued. You'll need to give me a rest in between visits, or else my jaw might run over. If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly. Woo. Woo. Purple. Woo. Bloop. 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 Purple. Ba bloop. Ba bloop. Bloop. Whew. Last little bit there. Thank you, lobotomite. Please, you must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now.
I didn't need to see that. Is she done? Is she finally done? I really didn't need to witness that. I just went over there around the corner where I didn't have to hear or witness that. So I'm sorry if you're subject to that, but you could have skipped. You could have skipped that area, but you didn't. So kind of on you. So what is it that you do around here besides taking out people's spines, hearts, and brains?
Why, my little bear of teddiness. I am Dr. Dala, first head chief researcher of mineralogy and medicinal sciences. I have 211 doctorates in both applied sciences and techniques to apply those sciences. I also possess a degree in curiosity and advanced curiosity. That is merely schooling, however. When possible, I prefer fieldwork and observation to holotape eidetics. It has proven useful, especially now. I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior here at Big Mountain. My research doesn't descend into formography. It is only science.
Right. Okay. So 211 doctorates, huh? That's good. How long did you live?
Why, we create not only scientific marvels here at Big Mountain, but new sciences as well. Everything can be quantified, categorized, and dissected until every group can be subgrouped or partitioned.
So, first head chief researcher. Okay.
What is a name without a title or suffix for the sake of hierarchy? It is a long-standing quantification of personality and importance. We could not do without it. Surely you must be aware of the gravity of such attached appellations, just as surely as you must have a title.
Yeah, I'm a courier.
Oh, a mailman.
Sure.
A delivery man. Someone who takes parcels from place to place using their primitive feet or similar conveyance. You are the second one I've met in recent times. Very different specimens.
Oh, yeah? There was another one? Recently?
Of course. You must have met others in your travels.
Not
One had
really.
met other couriers too, although it sounded as if he hadn't met the correct one. He asked us all many questions, and then he asked a most perplexing one. We had to segment the event out of our memories for safety.
Okay, so what was the question?
I do not know, nor should we try to access it. Perhaps Klein has the logs. My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go. I do not think that Klein remembers the conversation as being satisfactory.
I'm sure. So, why did you take my brain out? And, how?
Oh, removing it is a simple procedure. Well, except the complications it can cause to the heart and spine. But once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all.
This
Clamp
sounds
the subject
terrifying.
down. One laser incision around the skull. Crack, snip, done. The brain is finally free of the skin envelope, which is then kept automated for cleanup duties around Big Mountain. Lobotomites. With you, however, something is definitely wrong. We've never had a lobotomite who kept speaking after being forcibly lobotomized. I am relieved the pacification field is working. If it didn't, I would broadcast some concern to my colleagues about safety protocols.
Okay. So they don't want me to be able to drum it. Why is that? Okay, so, how am I still talking and walking around then?
That is a good question. My theory is that the Tesla coils in your brain pan are still connected to your brain somehow. It really could be anywhere. Brains are a lot smarter than most researchers give them credit for. We still have your spine and heart. If you were to somehow find your brain, wherever it sloped off to, you could humanically reduce
Slurp.
yourself again.
Slurped off to. Okay, so yeah, pacification field, but on
It
it.
is the
What
pacification field emitters that are broadcasting into the emptiness of your skull. Without a brain, your aggression is suppressed in here.
Cool. So how do I turn it off? Because I wanted to kill you assholes.
Why would you want such a thing? You might surrender to your hormones and commit primal aggression on me, on us, again and again. Then I would have to return the favor, activating my vivisectors and gently
I don't just
lobotomizing
attack
you
on
from
sight unlike
behind.
other people. I'm just
Not
saying.
something I would relish doing. No, the only way to circumvent the field is to have a brain, and we extracted that like we do all lobotomites here.
Yeah, I got other questions for you though. So what can you tell me about Dr. M?
Dr. Mobius, a monstrous brain creased with wrinkles of 1,000 evils, with but one jaundiced eye with which to perceive the world. Exiled from the think tank for crimes too heinous to remain in recorded memory, and perhaps differences in research methodology. His one terrible eye forever peers at us, an eye of ever-increasing magnification. He watches from his dome in the Forbidden Zone, spying on us all.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. Keep on talking for me. I need to know more. So was it that I don't understand how the tech Klein is that you all are asking me for just is going to help us.
It'll all become clear. If not, at least we will have the technology here at the Dome, where all technology belongs. When we have all the technology, all the answers, we can share it with the world, piece by piece. All will be in order, and all will be like Big Mountain.
All will be like Big Mountain. That does not sound good. So you just told me your entire plan, and I didn't ask for that. What can you tell me about the Big Empty?
The Big Empty? Now that's not a proper title for this research facility. You sound like previous test subjects that came here. This mountain, now crater, encompasses the sum total of knowledge of humankind. It is Big Mountain, where all questions can be answered. You'll see. No matter what your questions, Big Mountain will provide the answers, as it has done for so many before you.
So previous test subjects.
Oh yes, we've had other subjects visit. It's why we had to calibrate the pacification field and warm up our brainial beams and vivisectors. Only a short time ago, we had 3-1 subjects arrive, and they ruined several experiments, and even injured 2 of our staff. It is a shame their brains left with them. With you, however, we have taken precautions to ensure that problem won't repeat itself. We've conditioned you so you can't speak of this place, discuss our secrets, or attempt to use force against us in any way. Isn't that nice?
Why did you say 3-1 subjects before?
Because 3-1 is 2. 2 spoke to us, one after the other. One mean, one curious. But there was a third we didn't speak to. The last one is the -1. It got traumatized, then taken to one of our medical centers for de-traumatization. A rather unsettling procedure.
So what happened with these visitors?
Ask Dr. O. And you could have asked 8 once, until he was severely damaged in the attack. We like him better this way.
It's a little mean, but okay. Alright, I need to talk to the others. Bye! Level up. Just from talking to people. Who knew? Oh! Excuse me. What does it do? No, I'm good. So we're going to... We don't use action points. We don't need skill points. Man. Unlock special Nuka-Cola recipes. Maybe. The humble laser pistol, the mighty Gatling laser. Okay. I'll take that. Get that. I've already... It's taking me half an hour just to talk to them 2 alone. Half an hour. Alright. Who are you? Dr. H. How is that better? What was that? okay? You got damage, I heard, in an attack. That's is that a yes or a no? Or yes, no? Can I ask you some questions? If I could understand you? Your damaged voice module. Can you tell me about the attack, even though we don't actually understand you? I didn't catch that. Maybe part of the damage? Hey, who are you? This sounds important. Guess, I don't know. You're confusing me. So do you know what do you know about Dr. M and the Forbidden Zone? Alright, easy. We're not there. It's okay. It's okay. What can you tell me about these technologies? You sound agitated or percolating, maybe? Wait, okay, I get it. You're broadcasting on Termlink Protocol. A Robco Termlink Protocol. Just full of surprises, you know? Yup, that's me. I'm smart. I can speak radio too. Nice pun on the header file reference. Oh. Nerd! I agree. If someone would take the time, you're more than just sound effects in a tank. So, if that's Robco Termlink Protocol, doesn't that mean it can be hacked? Don't worry, I'm not gonna take advantage of it. I'm not gonna violate your code. Oh, Blottie's saying. Not a problem. I know what it's like to, you know, have your insides messed with. Very passive aggressive. Alright, when I first arrived, tell me you didn't, you know, into the sonic emitter. Well, there had to be some other way to get it working. Can we at least talk about it next time before you go doing that? Please? Now that we know each other, can you tell me about the sonic emitter for me? Really? Huh. Oh, we still don't know what he's saying. It'd been cool if in the game files they had made it where if you had your science high enough and you figured it out, that they gave him a voice that you could understand him during the conversation, rather than that still happening. I wasn't done with you. Any discoveries? I wanted to ask some questions. I'll be going now. You just gave me a bunch of spare parts. Is that all these doctors know how to do, is break shit?
The lobotomite animal before me. What other terrifying terrors will plague us in our quest for knowledge? Communists? Communist animals, perhaps? Be warned. Attempt to propaganda me. I will shriek as a frightened babe, calling loyal cyber dogs to my aid. Do you comprehend, commie animal?
Right. I don't think I'm the animal here.
Yes, animal. Hormones, pores, glands, all wrapped up in skin. Who knows what terrifying secrets lie beneath your epidermis? Scalpels shall tell us your secrets, even if we must cut deep for such knowledge. I was head of my biology class at American High, you know.
Okay, and who are you? What is it that you do here?
Before you is the brain of Dr. Boros, head of animology, beastology, and DNA scrambling technology here at Big Mountain. I lay the bones and hearts of animals bare beneath my searing gaze, especially the dogs. I did so love dogs once.
Yeah?
Especially Gabe, that rascal. But there are many animals to shape. Industrious cazadors, the happy-go-lucky night stalkers. They are my living, breathing DNA test tubes.
Okay, so you're responsible for all the Cazadors that are picking up the Mojave, huh?
Indeed. Docile, curious, safe, sterile. They are contained here at Big Mountain to preserve DNA and for observation.
Yeah, sorry to tell you, pal, but they're all over the well, dude, those things are all over the place outside.
No, such creatures are found only here for research purposes. They would no more be capable of escape than breeding.
Bruh. I really wish you weren't dense in the head, but you think awful high yourself, don't you? What makes you think they haven't escaped, dude?
Because Big Mountain safety measures are far more sophisticated than their primitive animal instincts. We are their lords and masters.
Yeah, no. They're not sterile. They're breeding. They're actively
I cannot
breeding.
expect a lobotomite to understand the careful surgical castrating procedures used in their creation. Perhaps a demonstration of my castrating power would settle your doubts.
No. Not really. I don't really. No. Just no. Just no. Yes, no. That's all right.
Oh, that's too bad. Perhaps we can perform a sterility castration some other time then.
So you don't seem to have a grasp on what you do here.
Nonsense! That
I'm
is
just
what
saying.
you speak. Nonsense from beyond. I was at the top of my high school class in American high school. I knew facts. I knew figures. I knew data. We would know if our research was flawed. It is not. We never contradict ourselves, so do not even try.
But you are. When did you create Cazadors?
In 2000, let's see, carry the 3, then count backwards from the Great Static, or beyond. There were the Tarantula debates, and something about hawks, which made it around 2003, May, Tuesday. It was definitely Tuesday. Why are we even debating this? What you ask is of no importance.
It's of all the
Mobius
importance.
besieges us. There are more important things to worry about than data and facts.
You're a scientist, and you just said there's more important things than data and facts. Somebody take your doctorates away. Take his doctorates away. Like, that is just, oh, my brain hurts from hearing that sentence. Excuse me.
The malignant tumor that is Mobius plagues us all. his hunger for power insatiable. From his lair in the Forbidden Zone, his terrifying Robo-Scorpion army clicks and whirs across the crater of Big Mountain, ever seeking, ever stinging. He must be stopped, or all of Big Mountain shall be destroyed.
Yeah, and speaking of that radar fence, tell me.
The radar fence protects us all. If evidence is correct, the one who built it is me. It keeps anything with a disembodied brain inside, like us, and anything without a brain also inside. It is the ultimate defense against communist aggression. There'll be no infectious ideas on my watch.
Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Almost good enough. So the fence doesn't make much sense to me. If you got a brain, you can walk in and out.
Sense. Who are you to question the mighty radar fence? Ever since my anxiety-filled days of powerlessness and being bullied in American high school, I have dreamed of such security as the fence. That and giant cybernetic dogs that would ruthlessly patrol and kill anyone who wasn't my friend, like Richie Marcus and Betsy Bright. Who's laughing now, Betsy? I hope you and Richie are happy smoking in your radioactive coffins. I'm glad you never came to my birthday party.
Don't you want to get out?
No! Beyond is death, despite mounting evidence to the contrary. No matter where these strange humans wander in from with their ideas and new brains, there is nothing beyond Big Mountain.
But doesn't people coming in prove your theory wrong?
Enough! Stop filling my precious brain cell units with irrelevant data. You sound like the other visitors, making wild claims of a world beyond, where there is a war beyond war. It is unproven and unthinkable. Bother the other doctors with your crackpot theories. I have no time. None of us do.
So why does Klein want these things that he asked me to go get?
There is logic and purpose in it. If these technologies are needed to pierce the Forbidden Zone, so be it. Science is powerful, and in the right hands, our hands, if we had hands, we would be nigh unstoppable.
What can you tell me about the Big Mountain? Huh?
It is our home.
Are you dumb? Dude?
Threatened by the horrors of Mobius.
Huh?
All we wish to do is continue our research, layer upon layer, above and beneath the floor of the crater, until we have our answers. But no, Mobius will not let us rest, scaring us with his scary robots with their laser tails and blowing up all the time.
Yeah. And oh god. Saw the expansion on the balcony. Looks like you kind of destroyed the place.
It was not our first choice of testing grounds, but we no longer have the luxuries of our test cities. Then we lost the mountain. After the explosion, we couldn't find it anymore. So the crater became our testing grounds for science.
Test cities?
Yes, In the past, individuals would come to us, pay for technology, and if their town, community, or city was just right, we could use that city as a controlled experiment. Vault-Tec was much better at it, of course. We had to make do. Get permission. Sometimes. If only we could have used commie cities. But capturing whole cities was hard, so we captured enough commies to make cities of our own. So we had a group of Chinese prisoners to experiment on. Those were the days. But the true test was science on unsuspecting Americans. Whether it was holograms, new autodocs, toxins, vending machines, we wound them up, let them go into tiny, isolated towns. Then we observed.
What was this explosion
Oh,
rattling on about?
yes, quite unexpected and embarrassing. All better now after the landscaping, though. Much more pleasing to our monitors. And the crater helps keep everything inside, because it is bowl-shaped.
I had other questions,
So
I guess.
with your
I'm really tired of
questions,
hearing this dude
I
talk,
shall
but we gotta
respond
unlock
with
the
deadly
yeah, we gotta. Okay, yay, we're done.
Until
Bye.
next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
All right, finally. Then we just have Klein left to talk to. Ammo box. Y'all are holding out on me right now. Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta grab a DoorDash.
Have you done? Did you retrieve the technologies yet?
Hell
We
no.
need them, as I have indicated.
Nope, nope, and nope on that yet. Yeah, I just kind of got here. I'm trying to... I kind of need some more information than what you guys have given me. So, that's a big fat no on the technologies and a big fat no on you leaving it, man. Sorry to tell you. I'd be honored if I could hear any knowledge that the think tank could share.
Why, yes. We are filled with the knowledge you speak of. If you wish to know more, simply ask the others. They can help you.
I heard one of the previous visitors to the dome spoke to you, asked you some questions.
Oh, yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you. Had an interesting name from some language that's almost impossible to speak. What did we speak about? Melancholy fellow. Had questions about history, but our conversation got interrupted. Twice, I believe. Once when the trains got derailed, and then a second time. Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing my databanks, I don't recall what the second time was. Mobius's incessant transmissions keep distracting me. Also, we didn't brain scrub the visitor. He may have left us some knowledge he shouldn't have. I believe, maybe. Oh well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I don't make many mistakes in calculation or perception, so probability favors me.
Okay. We just completed the quest. We came and went, which is weird. I don't remember that quest. So, are you the one in charge?
I am Dr. Klein, Chief Head Researcher of Logistical Operations and Ideology here at Big Mountain. I am surprised you have not heard of me. I am first in my field, first chair, as it were, back in the days of chairs.
Ideology. Ideology. I swear. Bethesda, or Obsidian, I'm sorry, it was Obsidian that made this game. See, I want to know what you guys were on. I think I might want some. Yo, who is... I'm sorry, who is Dr. Mobius?
Dr. Mobius was not the horrifying creature you saw up on the screen, twisted by science. He was once one of us, a friend. He researched in directions contrary to the think tank. Brains, 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 always about the brains. So we exiled him. He says he left of his own volition, but that was to save him the embarrassment. Now he sends his intelligence-consuming scorpions from the Forbidden Zone to plunder the secrets of Big Mountain. He is a menace.
Ooh, that's a one I haven't gotten before. Robo-scorpions drain intelligence from living creatures? How? With chems?
I'm not certain. Perhaps it only affects machines. If so, you may be immune. If it is chems, then we have nothing to fear. Since we are afraid, it must not be chems, and you need not fear, which means you can test it. Logical.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do that at all. So why do I have this strange passive sensation here, even though we've already know?
The cerebral scrubbing. It won't stop you from excreting or asking questions, apparently. Have to correct that next time. Hormonal aggressive tendencies are actively suppressed, however. They are a no-no and not permitted in the think tank. The scrubbing also ensures your silence to keep Big Mountain safe. This facility is top secret, and you cannot speak of it to anyone outside of Big Mountain. Should have done it with the last batch, and the anti-aggression scrub.
Why the anti-aggression programming, though? Like, you can't have that many people here who want to fight you.
We had to take precautions after the last visitors. They caused a great deal of damage in a short time. Should have made sure they couldn't mention Big Mountain once they left. An oversight.
Who were they?
Dr. 8 and Dr. O could tell you more. Dr. O more than 8. The battle against the visitors damaged 8's voice module.
Neither of them remember.
Say, those visitors are unwelcome. They stole a great many secrets and much technology. Impertinent. They also broke one of my trains.
What is this place?
This is the think tank. The nerve center of Big Mountain. The greatest research center known to man, and to us. Here we test and test and test some more in the name of science. Atomic power, nuclear power, and scientific power.
I've heard this place be called the Big Empty.
Yes, because the intellectually challenged see an M and a T next to each other and take Occam's razor to it. While you are here, you will refer to this place properly, and you will do the same with the other scientists here.
Tell me about the Forbidden Zone, Doctor.
That glowing red scar? That laser lobotomy canyon maze carved in the landscape as if by some child? It is Mobius's fortress. From that hemorrhoidal fissure, he sends his amazing robo-scorpions to terrify and irritate us. He always tended to the dramatic.
Tell me more about these pylons.
Ask Boros. I believe he knows more about the fence than any brain. Except maybe Mobius. Mobius was involved in their construction, if I recall. But he's such a hack, he probably was reading off Boros' notes and schematics.
I have some questions about this extraction that you guys did on my brain.
Well, we didn't actually do it. We tried to clean up after, as always, but usually the auto dock runs on remote. But we programmed it, or Mobius did. Still, this new wrinkle with the Tesla coils in your skull was unexpected. I mean, we predicted we'd have a breakthrough eventually, but Dala knows more. She supervised your spine peel and the heart circumcision, then dumped them both into the tanks in the sink above. Quite sanitary. Sure took her time. She always takes longer than projected with lobotomite surgeries. Not sure why.
So that Mobius might have my brain?
Yes. In all probable likelihoods, yes. Possibly. That it may have gone to Mobius is merely an inkling. I don't know why, but it may be something involving the surgery code. Actually, I don't know. All I know is it misplaced itself, or it floated off. They get into robots sometimes and go on a tear.
Mobius set up the Autodoc medical routine, so you think he's responsible for the post-organ dump?
Yes. Always leaves back doors into things. Have to keep finding them and closing them. The Autodoc is now erased of his routines. It was thorough. Only Mobius would know for sure what happened with the procedure. Perhaps. Well, and your brain, of course, it would know as well.
How would my brain know?
It can communicate the procedure when we examine it. It is conceivable to trace its surgical scalpel prints once we have the brain. Might take some time, but your brain has no pain nerve to scream at us while we dissect it. Convenient. I detest screaming in my lab.
What's the Autodoc surgery code you mentioned?
Mobius's legacy code was in the old Autodoc. Yes, it fried itself after your procedure, so he couldn't tell for sure. It is unfortunate. We would have benefited from knowing how the breakthrough occurred. Even if we installed another chip, the information is lost.
Why would Mobius want my brain?
Why does he seek our destruction? Why did he build robot scorpions with intelligence training stingers? It is because he hasn't cleaned his biogel in a long time. Clearly he's got some sort of psychological corrosion. He's mad.
These mechanical roboscorpions consume intelligence. Are you certain of your findings?
Dr. O is certain of his findings, and no one else in the think tank is willing to test the results. Loss of brainial power. Terrifying. O has said on many occasions his inability to comprehend Mobius's robo-schematics is because of repeated robo-scorpion stings.
Hey, do I doubt that? Why do I heavily doubt that? Okay. That's all for now. See you, Dr. Klein.
A most goodbye.
So, talking to all of them, and also, you know, between my eating and my mobile gaming, because their conversations bore the crap out of me. I'm sorry. They do bore the absolute crap out of me. But, between that, the conversations, and the time it took in this episode, we're going on unedited 1 hour and 7 minutes for just this one video and talking to these people. The last episode was like an hour and a half of them just talking. Maybe it was just an hour of them talking. I don't know. I like this DLC. I do. I just don't. I don't like how long they made these people talk in these in these DLCs. It's too much. I don't mind a quick conversation, but that's all these people do is talk and talk and talk. It drives me nuts. I hate it. Anything good in here? The ammo. I'll take that. And Foot Locker, energy cell. One more room, and then we can call this episode quits. Oh, I have to unlock it? There we go. Alright, what's in here? Ammunition, mentats, lots of mentats. Dr. Mobius's glasses. This is Dr. M's old room, man. Bottle caps. Right away. Radix, right away. Thank you very much, Dr. Mobius. I appreciate your contribution to the cause. Take all that crap. Alright. We're going to call it quits on this episode, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. As I said, we will be doing VR playthroughs here soon. I just need to finish one or two of my playlists I've got going on, and we will, hop over onto that. Maybe when we finish Max Payne. I might just finish that soon. I don't know yet. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you guys know the drill. If you like the video, like, subscribe, share my videos with your friends. More shares, the more likes, and the more subscribes and comments, the more money I can make off of YouTube. And then when these, all this equipment I bought can finally start paying itself. So, you guys know the drill. As always, have a good one.